Every morning, I wake up proud to be a part of the Roncalli community, where I have the opportunity to learn more about our school and the many students and many stories that make Roncalli what it is. These stories are woven into the very fabric of who we are, what we do, and where we go from here. Each story is its own, but each story is also exactly who we are, because we are a family. Sit back, take a listen, and wow, do I have a story for you. My story, our family.
My story, our family.
Meine Geschichte, unsere Familie.
My story, our family.
I'm Kevin Banich. I'm a 2009 graduate of Roncalli High School. I currently serve our school as the assistant principal for student life, and during my time here at Roncalli, I've been lucky enough to teach and coach football and track and field.
I'm Audrey. I'm a 2010 graduate of Roncalli High School. I have been involved in the senior retreats at Roncalli and also a track and field coach for a year.
The south side of Indianapolis is very much a tight-knit community, and it seems like there's generations of families that go to school here. Both Audrey and I, we don't come from that lineage. Instead, both sets of our parents went to Catholic schools. They didn't go to Roncalli High School, but they did go to Catholic schools, and they always thought it was important. So my family moved to the south side of Indianapolis. It was a no-brainer that we were going to go to Nativity, and then someday we were going to come be a part of the Roncalli family. After graduating college, when I was looking for a job in education, I knew that at some point I wanted to be a part of the Roncalli family, being back as just a positive role model. There were so many teachers and coaches that made a positive impact on our lives, and I just wanted to give back to the community that did so much for us and developing us and who we are, both as individuals and as a couple, that I wanted to be back here and in some way, shape, and form just give back to this wonderful community. And so Chuck Weisenbach gave me a call and offered me a position in the social studies department here. And I was able to coach track, coach football, and just kind of expand in my career, and the rest has kind of been history.
Now, as a parent of a 2-year-old, we see the importance of Catholic education in the Roncalli community for our immediate family. We bring our son to football games, have him run around the football field, run around the campus, even in the hallways, and we just see that importance of the Catholic education in the community and our family life. What Roncalli means to me is that my time as a student and for the many years to come afterwards, what the faculty and staff and my classmates have meant to me. They've been there for us in the good times and the bad.
What Roncalli means to me is just home and family. It's a place where I want my son to go. It's a place where I work. It's a place that my wife and I have enjoyed events like summer field studies, senior retreats, football games on Friday nights, going to show choir events. Right after our son was born, one of the first events we took him to was going to see a show choir event, and he wasn't even a month old. And that's what it means to me. It means it's home. It's home away from home, but it's not even away from home. It's where we're at. It's where we love to be. It's where we want our son to go. And it's where we want to continue to celebrate all the good times and the tough times in our lives. During our time at Roncalli, Audrey and I, we were friends. We knew each other. We ran track together, actually down at a co-ed track meet. We actually ran on the same 4x400 relay. And then we went on summer field studies together, and then later, through the connection of Roncalli, after a little bit of convincing, Audrey finally went on a date with me.
We've been together for over 11 years, but for about half of that time, we attended different colleges in different states. And I think that the love and the faith that we learned at Roncalli kind of kept us together and created a great relationship for us.
Every day I get the wonderful opportunity of working with our students to just see the ways that they grow. I think our school looks incredible on a brochure and the highlights and the award winners, but certainly every day students come in this building with the opportunity to grow in mind, body, and spirit, and we just get to see that enthusiasm in everything that they do, whether that be through an athletic team, whether that be through the performing arts, whether that be how they do on a standardized test or in the classroom. Every single day we have students that come into the school who dedicate themselves into growing who God wants them to be, and our faculty and staff are truly committed into making sure that the holistic part of each one of these students is met, that they have an opportunity to grow, to learn, to be loved, and to be who God calls them to be. The biggest takeaway that we have from Roncalli is the gift that it gave us of our friendship, our relationship, our marriage, and now our son. That all those things began and started and were rooted in Roncalli High School. And now we look forward to the day that we get to send James here. I'm lucky enough to get to spend every day here with the students of Roncalli, but I can't wait till it's the day where my son graduates as a Roncalli Royal. We're the Baniches, and this is our Roncalli story.